Sorry about that, man. I had to delete some old messages and some old videos and things like that. It ran out of storage, man. Apologize for the mishap. But anyways, I was talking about the Canelo Charlo fight, and like I said, keys to victory for Charlo would be, I would say he needs to, like I said, not run, but move. Don't be stationary and stand in front of Canelo. Move around, head movement, make him miss and make him pay. Now, he has to establish a straight right hand early in the fight to back Canelo up off him, because if you don't hit him with something that he feels is going to keep you up off him, it's going to be a long night for Charlo. Canelo, he's going to come in trying to figure out ways to get inside. You know, he takes his time. You know, he's another one that downloads a little bit of data. You know, but I feel like if you can hit him with something solid, he has a skill set, but he's not as skilled as like a Crawford or a different type of power pressure fighters that can figure out different ways to get inside. Like, you know, he's if you can discourage him from coming the way he wants to come inside, we don't know if he has a plan B. You know, because his plan A's usually work. Usually he's fighting guys that really can't hurt him with nothing, or don't frustrate him enough where he can't hit him. Like Bivol, he couldn't really touch Bivol, even though he was hitting Bivol arms and things. He wasn't getting clean shots in on Bivol. And then Bivol was able to take a few of his shots, and Bivol was hitting him with some good shots. And, you know, he had the jab and he had the footwork, and he was able to make Canelo, you know, expend a lot of energy, miss, and he was making him pay. And with Mayweather was able to stand in front of him, make him miss and make him pay. Hit him with shots that he couldn't see, things like that. All those things, it's not about power all the time. It's about hitting guys with punches they don't see, frustrating and stopping their offense, and, you know, being defensively, you know, responsible. So as long as Charlo stays defensively responsible and can, you know, move his head, stay off the line, and hit Canelo with good shots and keep him frustrated, if he can get it into the later rounds, I don't think he's gonna get a stoppage, but he can definitely win this fight. Canelo, on the other hand, has to close the distance and land power shots, go to the body, slow him down, you know, try to work behind his jab, use some angles, cut off the ring, and wear him down. That's what I feel like Canelo's probably going to try to do. You know, it's going to be whoever's in the best condition wins the fight. That's what I think. Now let's get to some other topics I want to talk about. And that's the tearing down of our people. We, as people, been tearing each other down forever and ever and ever. This has been going on forever. You know, I was listening, shout out to the brothers I follow and I listen to, man, like Ticket TV, Willie D, Kwame Brown, Casino for Life, Manager Marty, there's plenty other gentlemen out there, Dane Calloway. When you go to Dane Calloway, they try to tear him down because he's preaching something different. Whenever you're doing something different and people and it's catchy and people catch on to it and people are listening and responding to it and they like what you're saying and it's influencing people, you're going to get haters, man. And you're going to get people that they don't like it because they're not being honest within themselves and with their people. Obviously, it's things about, why would you not like somebody who's telling people about their heritage and how to, you know, look up and follow the heritage and see what was done to their people, which is the facts. Because when you look at it, we've been against each other, man. They came over here and turned our people against each other. There's no other way. Even if you want to say in Africa, they did the same thing in the Congo and things like that. We read the stories. They came in as Puritans and humble people and want to trade and we want to do this and that. And the next thing you know, they're taking over the land because we trusted them. And the next thing you know, yo, that guy doesn't like you, that guy doesn't like, and we don't like that guy over there, and he doesn't. And the next thing you know, it's an in-house fight, and you got people turning on each other. Or you got people taking the money on the side because of the greed, and they turn on each other. We in the hood, on all levels for us folks, we tear each other down. We tear each other down within the hood, right? So, you have somebody that got a good job. He might live in the neighborhood. He's not running the streets. He's not outside. He's working. He might buy him a nice, some nice clothes here and there. Oh, that guy I think he is, or he getting money over there. We gonna try to rob him. We gonna talk shit about him. We gonna do anything to tear this person down. Oh, that man, he's a rapper, or he's an entrepreneur over there. He's doing his thing. Oh, he got all them girls over there. This nigga think he a player. We tear each other down. Oh, but last week, I heard his man is over here broke or whatever. We tear each other down. We'll sit there and we look at a dude come by with a nice looking girl. This nigga think he the shit because he got some bras or whatever. We just look for reasons to instead of just saying, damn, son, a nice looking joint. You know what I'm saying? Damn, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and think of how can I get to that level? We tear each other down. We'll go rob him. We'll try to kill him. Dudes getting money on the block. Even the hustling shit. You hustling, getting money, yo, niggas don't like it. Yo, he getting all the money over there. So we got to go over there and take it. What you doing, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he ain't spreading love. What do you mean he ain't spreading love? He's earning his money, whatever he's doing, he's getting his money, get yours. Now, if he's stopping you from getting yours, that's different. But get yours. Why you worrying about what somebody else is doing? In the case of Dion, I told y'all that was a hit job, man. I said, yo, that was a hit job they did on that man. First of all, them people, they don't want us taking over coaching in college football. That's one of the rarest things they got left in sports that they control as far as, the performance. And they get credit for it. Nick Saban gets credit, and Dabo and all these other coaches, they get good credit for recruiting and making these players household names in college. So now you got Dion coming on the scene. They don't want that. Nah, we can't let him do that. We can't let him do that. He's going to take the shine. Next thing you know, they're going to want more black coaches. They didn't want the black quarterback. Oh, he can't read the playbook. Oh, he's not accurate. All they do is run. And now the whole football league is full of black quarterbacks that we have to be a mobile quarterback to play football now. So which one is it? You know what I'm saying? Like, now, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with Dion. They don't like his approach. Oh, he's flamboyant. What is he doing? He's not disrespecting coaches. He's not talking about nobody. He's not, bringing draw. He's not doing none of that stuff. All he's doing is uplifting the kids. And you get these guys that want to get on television and get on their platforms and disrespect the man. Just talk football. It's like, I'm not a LeBron fan. I would never disrespect that man's family or talk personal about him. Anything I don't like about what he does is sports related. It ain't got nothing to do with me personally. He's probably the nicest brother in the world. But we're talking sports, not personal shit. And the guys get too personal with shit, man. And it's ridiculous, man. Why you talking about that man's religion and his family? What are you doing, man? Just talk about sports, man. What is he doing as a coach? Things like that, and how he's influencing. If you don't like him, like Ticket said, and like everybody else said, Kwame Brown and them brothers, don't watch him. You know what I'm saying? But we saw it coming. I saw it coming when I'm listening to these guys like Mad Dog and the other dude that comes on there and they talking about Dion out on Dion this, and come on, you see it there. The media is indirectly telling you, yo, he's getting a little bit too much attention, and coaches don't like it, and they put that hit job on him, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he's a target now because they know he's a threat. know what I'm saying? 3 games in, he's won the first 3 games. He got blown out. They want them to put their foot on his neck to try to humble him. You know, that's what they do to us brothers. You stay in your fucking place. You're not that great yet. You're not that great. We're the ones that built this. We're the ones that you stay in your place. That's what they were trying to establish with that beating. You know what I mean? I said it, man. You know, but back to tearing people down. This is why we, like Ticket said, this is why we can't come up. Can't come up like that, man. Tearing people down, man. Like, we can't come together as a community like that. You know what I'm saying? Here we go, you know, like I said, you go to even Dan Calloway, he up talking about things that, you know, bringing up, you know, government facts and things like that. He's coming with, you know, documents and things saying this is what they did to the people, and this is how they changed identities of the people and things like that. And you got, instead of people saying, well, where did you get this info from? But let's talk about the info you got, and let's, even if you're going to challenge it, let's challenge it in a humble way. Y'all tearing the brother down. Come on, man. Just because you don't like something somebody's doing, you don't got to tear them down, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, man. Like I said, we do it on all scales, man. Whether it's from the streets to a job. You get a job and you working and you doing your thing at work. You got brothers. It's your own people all the time, though. Brothers at the job. Oh, he working too hard. He's you know, because y'all want to chill. Like I said, there's always a dishonest people that have a problem with you, man, when you're doing the right thing. Because they're not honest with themselves, and and the people that are around them and in their ears are not honest. And they're trying to perpetrate honesty. So it's like, boom, you'll have a job, right? These dudes is half doing their job, but you working hard doing your job because you're building your rapport. You're using your integrity, saying, hey, if you pay me to do this job, I'm gonna do it right. But they're slacking, they're doing it halfway, things like that. Now, they're looking at you, you working hard. They see you working, finishing your job, your areas look good. Yo, you working too hard, man. Yo, chill, you ain't gotta do all that, man. Like, you know, but you're cutting corners. So now what happens is, they see my work start to slack, and the next thing you know, they on me, while you over here chilling. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Because you being dishonest. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you want me to be dishonest, but now the spotlight goes on me because, you know, now my areas are slacking. Because you saying, oh, you working too hard. Y'all over here chilling, y'all doing half the work and all that. Now he come check my area is slacked up. And now I'm taking the heat. Nah. But you know what I'm saying? Because you want to, but you know what it is? The real thing is, you know that if you know what I'm saying, that me working hard makes you look bad. That's what it really means. Because I'm doing what I need to do, working hard. You not. They not really watching. I'm pretty sure they know you're not really working too hard or doing your best effort. But, you know what I'm saying, the job is getting done. They're not getting really a lot of complaints. They ain't, you know what I mean? So, job's getting done. But me, I'm working and I'm making sure my job is getting done right. They can't say nothing to me, but they gonna say, you check my area, everything's good. Your area, everything is decent, but, you know, it can be an improvement, but they're not gonna check your area because 9 out of 10, you probably a rat. You're probably going back telling the boss what everybody else is doing. Meanwhile, you over here chilling. So that's why they're not on you. And that's what that's the same type of people that you get in these medias and that talk shit about other people, that hate other people when they doing the right things and they trying to do right. These be the people like that. They go back and they tell master and boss everything. Meanwhile, that way they can just chill and perpetrate a fraud and act like they all high and mighty. But maybe go check their area. It's all kind of mediocrity. It's all kind of nasty work going on over there. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's the situation of the urban community. We've always been like this. When is it going to change? You know what I'm saying? We watch each other, we be pocket watching each other, we hate each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not all the brothers. It's just those people that don't want to get themselves right. They don't have no intention of working with people. They have no intention of trying to work together to do anything better. They only care about themselves, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they'll tear down a community, they'll tear down a person to make themselves feel good. So that's something that they got to work on internally. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not something that, you know what I'm saying, that we as a community can really control. These are internal issues within themselves. The Jason Whitlock cat, whatever the fuck his name is, he has to work on himself. You could tell he has a lot of issues deep within himself, but he's taking it out on guys like Dion. You know what I'm saying? He's taking it out. You know what I'm saying? These guys are taking it out on because you see him, oh, he's Christian, so you're going to attack your brother. Like the man said, Kwame said, you could have called that man. You know, in Islam, you know, you cover a brother's faults. You don't expose a brother's faults, right? And that should go for any man. If I see you doing something wrong, if I'm at work and I see you doing something wrong, I'm going to pull you to the side. Yo, bro, chill, what you doing? You know, do it this way or whatever. Don't, you know what I'm saying? If you want to do something, do it, you know what I'm saying? Keep a shade on what you're doing. You keep a shade on what your people are doing. You don't expose and try to, you know what I'm saying? Those are suckers that do that. Rats. Yo, I saw the Muslim brother with 2 girls going in his house, man. Mind your fucking business, man. Yo, pull that brother to the side, bro. What are you doing, man? You know what I'm saying? You know, people watching, things like that, you know. Keep a shade on what you're doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like try to stop what you're doing. If you can't stop it, put a shade on it. Don't let people see what you're doing. If I seen it, I'm pretty sure other people seen it. But I'm not going to do that in public. I would do that in private. So if you a Christian, brother, you should have done the same thing to that man. If you felt like that man wasn't upholding the values, then you pull that brother to the side and say, yo, brother, look, man, tone down what you're doing, man, a little bit, man. You know, you representing us and you're in the light, you know what I'm saying? Like, right now you got a lot of attention on you. You know, you want to kind of, you know, change a little bit of behaviors that you're doing so that you can more show that you're representing the Christian values. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a way to do things, man. But to go on, you doing this for clicks and views, to go on your shows and bash this man with the same skin color you got, knowing the uphill battles that we have, and you're okay with that. But when you look at who he aligns himself with, like they said, they're exposing it all, right-wingers. And these are people, right-wingers, and I don't have nothing against anybody, but mostly right-wingers think a certain way. So for you to think on that level, that means you're a certain way. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. It's just sad, man. You know what I'm saying? Like all them other brothers, you know, putting bounties on people. What did this man do to y'all? Like, what is he doing? Like, when you ask these brothers, what did he do to them? They can't answer it. So why are you taking it so personal? This is sports, man. We talking sports. That's it, man. Like even, you know, with you know, Canelo Alvarez. I'm not a Canelo Alvarez hater. I may be rooting for, you know, everybody's going, you know, people gonna root for they root for. I'm gonna root for my countryman, right? And I'm gonna root for Charlo Saturday. If he lose, he lose. I don't hate Canelo. He's a great fighter. He's a Hall of Fame fighter. You know what I'm saying? But I don't hate him. But because, you know, you'll get online and you'll make some comments and say, well, I don't think he's the greatest fighter of this, or I see this in him. You give your critiques. Oh, you're a hater. Fam, I'm just giving you my input on what I think of his skill set as a boxer, or what his status is as, is he at the top of the game or whatever. I'm not hating the man because if I say, well, he's a flat-footed fighter. Oh, you hate Canelo. He did it. What was it, yesterday? I gave my, they say ask a question on Twitter, and I gave an answer, and they showed the 3 guys they beat for Undisputed. And he said, who had the better resume? And all I said was, Canelo has the bigger names on his resume. He did beat 3 undefeated guys, you know, but they weren't like A-list fighters. Charlo beat 3 guys that weren't A-list fighters either. You know, they were the competition level and the competitiveness and the fights were better fights. You know, he had more adversity in his 3 victories to being undisputed than Canelo did. And some guy just got on my Twitter and just, oh, well, you know, so now he's fighting B-level fighters and those guys. So tell me which one of those guys was an A-list fighter. And none of those guys that Canelo beat to be undisputed was A-list. I'm not talking about his whole career. And he still kept going with the hate. Oh, you know, well, Charlo. But what are you talking about? We're talking about who he beat. We're not talking about Canelo's whole career. We're talking about the guys he beat to become undisputed at 168. He didn't beat an A-level fighter to get those belts. Nobody considers any of those guys, and there's no disrespect to those brothers. They're good fighters, but they're champions. Nobody said they were A fighters, man. You can be a B-level champion. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these guys are not A-level fighters. A-level fighters are guys like Shakur Stevenson, Terrence Crawford, Canelo Alvarez, Tyson Fury, Lomachenko was an A-list fighter. You know, Tank. I could say Spence. We could say who else we could say? I said Devin Haney, Inoue, Bivol. Those are great fighters, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are guys that, you know, when you step in that ring, you gotta have your A game with them, man. You know what I'm saying? The B-level fighters, you know what I'm saying, are guys that are a little bit under them. That means you're good, but you're not great. You're not on that level, man. Arthur Beterbiev, man. He's an A-list. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are guys that are A-level fighters, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, B-level fighters are guys that they can get to certain status, but they're not going to get anywhere above where they at. To me, you know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. And I'm not disrespecting B-level fighters and saying that they're not good. They beat the hell out of me, I know that. But they're not on that. There's levels to boxing. And that's all I was saying. Now, where's the disrespect there? The guys that Canelo beat for undisputed, they were not A-level fighters. They were good fighters, and those are great wins, but they weren't like Triple G was an A-list fight for him to win, beat that guy. You know what I'm saying? That was an A-level fighter. You know what I'm saying? Charlo, I even said it, Charlo hasn't beaten an A-level fighter. I even said that. Like, the guys he beat, those were B-level fighters. It was just better competition for him. Now he's in the big leagues. He must see what he's got. That he's stepping up in levels. That's all I said. Man still trying to call me a hater and all that. What are you talking about? It goes beyond the brothers. It's just, this a total people overall. It's just, I don't know where their brains is at, man. They just selective hearing. They just want to argue. They want to troll. And I'm glad we have a social media, because now we can see who these people are. You can start to understand the thought process of humans and why they think the way they think, because you're starting to see and hear it all over social media, because now you're connecting with people around the world, around the country, around the world, wherever, and you see the thought process. And it's like, where the hell is your thinking, man? But to get on there and criticize this man just because, you know, you feel like, oh, he's a Christian and nigga, you a Christian and you running up and down the strip clubs and shit like that, owning strip clubs and things like that. Don't criticize that, man. No one's perfect. God said if everybody was perfect, he would destroy us and create a new nation of people that would sin. If there were no problems, then guess what? There's no life. Everybody has problems. Everybody sins. What you do after it It's what really matters. So if you make a mistake, you have to correct it. You know what I mean? Like, so that's all I got for now, man. You know, shout out to those brothers, man. Like I said, Willie D, Kwame Brown, Casino for Life, Manager Marty, Ticket TV, Dan Calloway, many other gentlemen that I watch, you know, on a regular. Paul's Mr. Ballin, the Matthew fam. You know, I watch a lot of these different programs. The Renaissance, what's the gentleman named? Dr. Mike, Johnny Shreve. I watch these brothers, man, every day, man. They give great insight, man. And I don't see hate coming from their channels, man. All I see is good insight. You know what I'm saying? I learn from these brothers, man. With that, I'm out. One.